good day or evening, anyone and everyone who's watching this video live or on the replay. I didn't know if I'd be able to get any videos out or when that was going to happen, but I'm here and, just really grateful. And it's interesting. I did have through like August, September, and this is the last one I had planned. I have a new series planned coming soon of videos and just ways to teach and instruct and encourage people on their recovery and intuitive eating journey. And this is the last one of that series before I start some new stuff. So I just want to thank everybody who's been watching, honestly, like all summer. I've had some pre-planned blog posts ready for y'all. I'm just adding the videos for extra juice and I guess teaching, right? And just kind of add some nuance to everything. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Tracy Brown. I'm a trauma-informed, educated dietitian who helps people make peace with food in their bodies. And I've been doing this work for a really long time, most of my adult life. And this topic is really sensitive for a lot of reasons. So I just always preface these teachings or whatever these are with a lot of sincerity, and that, I understand. And I've been saying this since I was 18 years old. I'm as of this video, in my mid-40s now, and been saying this for a really long time, that I 100% get it, that we've all been programmed, regardless of the circumstances, to want a smaller body. If you're in a smaller body, you don't want to lose the smaller body, or you could always be a little smaller, right? If you're feeling like you're somewhere in the middle, it could be a little bit smaller just because that looks like an accomplishment. And if you're in a bigger body, whether it's a newer, bigger body to you or it's always been bigger, no one wants to be in a stigmatized, prejudiced against group. Nobody wants that. So of course, if you've taken lots of mental and emotional hits from folks about that's just something better to be, and it doesn't matter the cost. It might be hard hearing it from somebody who recovered in a smaller body, maybe to hear this message. So I just say it all with a lot of love and sincerity, that it's all here just about giving you, having a stance of you being a compassionate witness to, wanting to be in a smaller body. And I think that's just the programming we've all gotten, that's what you should want. And if you don't want it, what's wrong with you? You're letting yourself down, you're giving up. And this is just a video to say today that that is one construct, that is one belief system to abide your life in, but you don't have to. So this is just a video of me saying that it's hard to go. I know it's hard to go against the grain. It's hard to go against what pretty much the normative thing which is try to get a smaller body, regardless of the cost to you. And so I'm just here to remind everybody that there is a really, really high cost to everyone trying to shrink themselves to maybe avoid rejection, or to not be in a stigmatized group, or just to feel less, or to maybe feel something different, to change your nervous system state. I totally get that. And so this video series this week is just going to be about giving yourself a lot of mercy and a lot of grace, a lot of compassion, a lot of unblending from the parts of you that just don't care the consequences of hating your body, restricting, binging, purging, over-exercising, surgeries, pills, all the things that we do, that in the moment temporarily give us a shift in how we feel, but at the end of the day, don't get us really any closer to lasting peace. And this is not a video that has anything to do with not acknowledging that for some people watching this, that it would be easier to be in a smaller body, just pragmatically. It's totally true. There's no one that would ever deny that when we talk about fat acceptance or body neutrality or body anything, is that there are harder and easier bodies to navigate the world in, for sure. But that's a different thing The clothes situation is a thing that comes up a lot too. And, we've got other videos for that of how to navigate. People want to stay in the clothes that they know versus move into a place of maybe more physical comfort, but it takes more problem solving and effort. And I know that, that's always acknowledged here too. But I think just giving ourselves some empathy for wanting something that we think is going to provide all the medicine and all the balm for all the bad things that have ever happened. And the truth is we've all gotten smaller. Regardless of what body size you have right now, we've all probably tried or attempted to get smaller. And what we wanted usually was, I want to feel more attractive. The clothes thing, feel like I'm successful, not get judged. Those are the main pros that, even though we can list like 20, 30 cons of the side effects of mentally or physically pursuing a smaller body, when we really dig deep into the pros, it's like, well, if you let's say the word attractive. I want to be more attractive because that's what people think is more attractive. That's what we've been overtly and covertly communicated to for generations. That's it. If you take that off the IVE of that word, the word is attract. Whom or what are you trying to attract? And that cliche was saying, old saying, be careful what you wish for, is true here. Is it like, wow, if I shrink myself to get certain people to not be mean to me, essentially, not reject me, it might be a temporary fix for that being overlooked, for sure. But ultimately, what are we getting in return in that exchange, in that relationship? So that's what this video series is about, is getting really clear. What is it you're hoping to get, and are there consequences to that? And we'll talk about the fairness or unfairness of that, certainly as the weeks, go on here, and we'll talk more about that certainly in the blog that comes out this weekend. But just wanted to let you know that we're here, this little team that I got going, me and 3 other dietitians and people who support us. We're really on we're on your side, of wanting you to have a sense of knowing that love and worth and significance and safety is accessible to everybody here. It's just not in the way that diet culture or our family systems ever promise. It's not going to look that way, that you've got to earn it. It's going to be more inherent, and that's what these videos are about. So I would love to hear in the comments below, where do you feel stuck with this concept? Where do you get angry? That anger's welcome here, to just process through. If you don't want to do it here publicly, you can certainly look into the groups that we have or whatever you want to do. But you're not alone in whatever you're feeling, whether it's rage or shame or fear. All the things are welcome here on this topic, and we just want you to feel supported and heard. And if there's something you need more specifically, please let us know. We're here to help you navigate that and to help you see it from a trauma perspective as well. As nobody would want to not get their nutrition needs met. It's of course people don't want that. But when we look at, that's one of the consequences of trying to secure a spot and avoiding secure a spot in your family of being less overlooked or being treated better by maybe your GP or just the projections that sometimes it's so hard to get out of, that everybody thinks the way our diet voice thinks, and the diet voice is usually the voice of something from our past. These are tough things to unpack, so we're here to help you do that. So if you want to put anything in the comments below and how we can help you untangle that a little bit, just please let us know, and we're here. So thank you so much for watching this video. I would say, if all the resources we have that relate to this topic, the then what kind of walk through with the audio would be really helpful for this. So in the comments below, I'll put Tracy Brown RD free gifts, and you're going to want to scroll down to the one that says then what. It helps you kind of unpack some of this, and the example that I use in that little ebook and the audio that goes with it, it's about somebody looking at trying to buy new clothes, and dealing with a reflection back in the mirror, and what people are going to think about this undieted body. And so I walk it through with a hypothetical person of then what. So once you have that resource, get a sense of like how one tool at least that you can use to give yourself some compassionate witnessing. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you everybody who hopped on tonight. I didn't announce this live. I didn't know if or when I could get to it tonight or today at all. So I'm so glad that you all, I really so appreciate you guys live here. I just want to name you the here that I see here live, because I so appreciate you. So Susan and Kathy and Nirtana and HM and Chris and Nikki and Jocelyn and Kim, thank you so much for taking the time. I have your night, no matter what, in the U.S., no matter what time zone you're in, it's afternoon or evening, and I really appreciate you. So thank you so much, everybody watching live. Just, put your name and I'll shout you out too. I just want everybody to know that you are thought about here, and that your experience matters to us, and we want to hear about it. So thank you so much for watching, and I do plan on doing a video probably early on the Wednesday side of things. So thank you so much for watching, and take care. Bye for now.